Let me get the camera situated here. Oh, there we go. So, hello, how are you when and if I meet you? We're gonna do some painting. Give me a second, I need to get my, my desk in order a little bit. Yeah, we need water. Okay, we need this. Oh, does this have stuff in it? Oh, that's dirty water, yeah. I only use clean water here. Only clean. Right, Pinky? First, before we do anything, we gotta visit Miss Pancake. Hey, Pancake. You okay? You doing well? How you doing? You okay? That's right, Miss Pancake. Well, I guess she's not really a miss. I just call her Pancake. Okay, Pancake, I'm gonna go draw. Bye. And there was Pancake. Sweet. Right, Pancake? Sometimes she'll meow back at me. I'm probably going to be bumping this camera a lot, just so you know, and I do apologize about that. Okay. So anyways, I was just thinking of doing some painting and thought, why not? Let's stream it. Maybe other people want to hang out or doing art or doing things of that nature. So why not? Let me see if I can find maybe, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it real well enough, but maybe some appropriate background noise. I usually listen to a lot of metal, heavy metal, and K-pop, and a lot of Toho edits, like Eurobeat and stuff. So, but I can't always stream that stuff online. That's kind of a no-no. They punish people for having cool music on. See if we can get this working. Oh, jeez.
No.
I'm good. Thank you, State Farm. I'm kind of into a big eye kick, so I'm probably going to be drawing and doing a lot of eyes too. But yeah, you're welcome to ask questions. I don't know what I can tell you, but oh, geez, that's loud. If you got questions about art, or you just want to hang out and not be stressed, go for it. Well, hey there. What's up? And it's almost your birthday soon? Well, dude, if you're still here, I'll draw you a little happy birthday thing. Let's draw you something. You are going to have a great birthday. Let's make you a happy birthday eye. These are going to be your little balloons. Now let's get our line work. All right, hold on, Kenzie. It's almost done. Well, let me move my cord. This is a professional production, trust me. Okay, let's put some line work on your eye now. Is there any gift you're hoping on getting on your birthday? Maybe like some birthday money. Gotta have birthday moolah. Hopefully you get some birthday moolah and you can buy yourself something nice. Like maybe drawing supplies. I mean, I don't want to be biased or anything, but I think that would suit you. Okay, I'm being biased. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I hope everyone else is doing good today. All right. What do you think, Kenzie? Let me just add a few more details. I didn't have a whole lot of people, like when I was young, I didn't really have birthday parties with people, that attended. It was kind of just maybe one close relative, and that was it. So I just want everyone to have a good party, Why did you stop drawing? Aw, I hope you start drawing again, if it's something you really liked. And I don't know, maybe just because art has really given me some purpose, so I'm probably being really biased here, but if you ever want to continue art, don't be afraid to pick it up and do it, And I think it's like one of the best coping mechanisms, to be able to just sit down and do a drawing or something like that. All right, there you go. Oh, you know what? Here. 1 second. There you go. Happy birthday, Kenzie. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you. I hope you like the channel content. I do other streams like this, and I want to do more art tutorials for people. So you feel free to come by anytime. Oh, you're welcome. Have a great birthday time. Hey, Super Strawberry, what's up? What is Super Strawberry up to? Should we draw? I'll probably do another eye. Big surprise. They're addicting. They get fun to do. Because once you try out one design, it's almost a bit of a rush to do the other design and think, oh, how does that look, or how does that look? But then it is creepy just to have a page full of eyes. Did I draw a villain eye? Yeah. Let's see, what else do I have up here? Yeah, I kind of got a villain right there. Oh, and a smudge, apparently. Not good. Kind of like a little sketch. I don't know. Like ink work, I guess? I don't know if this will count as a villain eye, but we'll try it. We'll see. Ooh, I've never drawn a superhero eye. That's a good idea. All right, let me... Ooh, that's a... Man, I don't know what a superhero eye consists of. Hey, Mayar. You have a BMW? Sick. But do you have a cool pen that you can draw with? That's the question here. And yeah, I know a Buick is not a car. Or maybe it's a pen in disguise. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm being mean. Okay. Okay, maybe that'll be the villain eye. It kind of reminds me of a vampire. Wait, we need to outfit it with some eyebrows to make it look villainy. There. Hopefully that changed the expression of it. That's where that expression practice comes in handy. Oh, I don't want to draw on Kenzie's birthday card there. Yeah, see, because we can just take the eyebrows and use that as a way to, you know, show expression without doing a lot of details. Hey, how are you? Oh, there's a bunch of new people coming in. Hey, what's up? And you don't have to comment or engage or anything. You're more than welcome to just kind of hang out and, yeah, you're not obligated to do anything. I felt like including that because I think sometimes people apologize in my streams when they don't talk or anything, which is totally fine. You don't feel forced to talk or anything. And they feel guilty. I don't want them to feel guilty. Wait, I think I need to use pink. Hi, how are you? All right, there's my hero eye. And to make it more hero-ish, I will add a star. So that way we're clear on who's the hero and who's not. There we go. Sweet. So yeah, there we go. And of course, happy birthday, Kenzie. Or, I'm sorry, Kenzie. If you're still around. Alright, but what I'm really thinking of doing is these gouache paintings right here. Well, as you can see, I started them, but we didn't get very far. So... But one thing I have been doing that I haven't done so much in the past is using these colored pencils. And these are extremely cheap colored pencils. Like, don't think they're any kind of, you know, expensive. But I realized doing the line art, or at least your generic sketch with the colored pencil, it's, when you do it with a colored pencil, it's almost as if you're having color-coded coordinating stuff going on. Almost like a paint and numbers. Because with a lead pencil, other than envisioning the color, you don't see any color there, or shading, really, unless you're doing a lot of shading with the graphite of your pencil, the mechanical pencil. But the colored pencils, you could actually put in little notations of what colors you want in different places. So I think it helps create a more complete image in the long run. And especially when you're working with gouache, when you need to put in colors at different gradients. It's kind of nice to know where you want your transitions and where you want this and that. I've even painted over pen before, you know. There's actually a lot of different ways to draw your sketch on the paper and then paint over it. I'm sorry, just a little bit of repositioning. Okay, there. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I'd be seeing you here. What is up, my friend? I thought you would be asleep by now. Your app? Oh, I'm sorry, Jimmy. What can we do to fix that? Oh, it's only 7 for you? Oh. Yeah, that's weird. It's 7 for me, too. Oh my gosh, Jimmy, maybe we live in the same time zone. I don't think we've ever considered that possibility, have we? Yes, we're time zone brothers. Well, I'd be the sister, but... Okay, that kind of explains things, because, okay, look, okay, hear me out. I thought you lived in the opposite time zone like the other people on the chat do, such as, like, really, really, really late at night. So I always wondered why you always did so much housework at night. I'd never understood it, but I didn't want to, like, say anything, because, like, maybe that's just when you work, you know, I didn't want to be rude. You know how that is, you know, you don't want to be rude. So that's why I never asked. So now this makes actually a lot of sense, and I'm really glad I know now. I'm sorry. So it all pieces together eventually. Eventually we figure out the answers to our questions. Also, hey, everyone who's watching, thanks for checking out the stream, and hope it's at least relaxing in some way, or maybe you get inspired. Hopefully inspired, because secretly I hope everyone watching is an artist in some way. So that way you'll get inspired to do your art, you know. Oh. This is the benefit of having so many paintings started at once. So while one of your paintings is drying, you can just start on a different one. There's a little productivity tip for y'all. Ooh, you're having supper? Ooh, what are you having? I had sausages with onions, which was really, really good. Oh, and I know some people really cringe, but onions are the bomb, okay? Onions are amazingly good stuff, and so is garlic. So, make fun of me if you want. However, you are missing out on some seriously tasty-ass good stuff. Why is it when, or at least when I was a kid, in school, if you said that you liked onions and garlic and vegetables and stuff, you were just considered, I don't know if nerd was necessarily the word that was used back in the day. I can kind of recall, although there was also some other words that were said to me back in the day that definitely are not YouTube appropriate, because I got bullied a lot, so I can't say that. However, it made no sense, like why, and now I feel like it's still the same today. People are like, oh, you like garlic? Oh, it's so gross. Or sometimes you find that one person who's overly excited, and now they're going to tell you all the benefits of taking apple cider vinegar oil pulling BS that they learned. Hey, we've all been there. I'm sure you told somebody something, and then they start pulling out their little market or MLM marketing scheme stuff, and they're like, yeah, if you just drink this cider vinegar and oil pull with this oil, it will change your mother effing life. So there's really no balance. You either get those people or the people who just make fun of you. I think that was the point I was trying to make, but I kind of forgot, so my bad. Also, hi all the people that suddenly came by to watch. Thanks for at least checking it out. I love this music, and I think it's incredibly relaxing. It's also somewhat like, I feel almost like the saddest music. I don't know why. Like, it's just rain with a simple tune behind it, and yet somehow, I don't know, I feel like making up with, like, a family member that I haven't seen in 50 years. You know, that kind of sad, you know? Why is that? Why is that? Also, I'd like to notate that this painting is looking extremely rough right now. When I add eyelashes, trust me, it'll change, because honestly, I'm going to be very real with you guys. I thought the exact same thing. I thought, oh my god, this looks like shit. I'm not going to lie to you. It really does look horrible. But you got to trust that process, all right? Just trust me on this one. In fact, I'll give you a hint of what is there to come. So once I define a lot of the shading and the shadows and just some of this line work, it's really going to start to pop out. Please just trust me on that one. Trust me. Just trust me. I got this. And if any of you are interested in learning how to do watercolor, so what I'm doing right now is painting gouache. But if anyone is interested in learning how to paint with watercolor, I'm actually holding a live stream this Friday. Starting at 10 a.m., so 10 in the morning, till about whenever. And I'm going to basically do from scratch, like how does it happen? How does the magic happen? So if anybody wants to come around, even if you don't sub, you don't need to sub. If you like had burning questions about, God, I wish I could do that, feel free to come by. I would love to answer your questions and make it easier for you to start creating art that you want to do. And so, yes, sir. You know, although I don't like to, I certainly don't like to gloat or anything, and I definitely, I don't feel that I do. But sometimes I don't feel that I have the right to teach anybody, because there's still so much I'm learning with painting, you know, learning the techniques and learning different color combinations that are working. And, you know, I definitely don't feel that I'm at a level that can teach someone and teach them well, you know. But I definitely do get asked a lot, and if I can at least give them like a good basic so that people can do their stuff. Okay, this is going to dry just a tad. I need to get new water to prepare for this new eye here, because I'm going to be working on some of the lighter colors, and I got blue paint water. That's not good. I don't need that. Ooh, bless you. You okay?
Yep.
We had a sneeze in the house, folks. A sneeze in the house. Unbelievable. How rude. I'm kidding. I don't care. Hey, welcome back. It is eye pandemonium. That is what it is. So okay, so Jimmy, you were asking. I've been practicing painting and drawing eyes in the background, you know, kind of away from stream, because there's certain techniques that I'm trying to get the hang of, and I feel that I'm definitely getting somewhere with them, but I could definitely use more practice. So I'm going to I don't know. So this is kind of like my experimental stuff. Sorry. Yeah, like the stuff that I want to practice, but I'm too chicken shit to do it on stream. But I don't have a watercolor stream tomorrow, so that's why I'm doing this. Don't assume I became confident. I'm definitely not confident. So yeah, do any of the viewers draw or paint, or what's your favorite medium, you know? And not sure how many of you were here when I was talking about using colored pencils instead of just regular lead pencils for your line art. This is where it comes in handy, because essentially I've blocked out where my regular colors and where my shadows and my opposite tones. I call them opposite tones because I'm doing like a reddish for your color. I mean your colors and your blues or cooler colors for your shades. That's just because I say things weird. But that's what that's referring to. Because usually I paint everything the same color and mix on the colors on top. And in some cases that's not good. I mean, it'll kind of affect how the blending happens subsequent layers of the painting. But it does take a lot of paint to get there. And I feel like I'm using up a lot of my white paint. I am a little worried about, you know, running out of it. So we're gonna try to preserve this good stuff. Okay, we need this to fully dry before we go. I do need to buy in bulk. Well, this is my test set. So this is my test set. It was relatively cheap, and it was jelly gouache, which like I wanted to play around with, because I used the paints in tubes, and it wasn't. It just for some reason wasn't working. I thought the jelly might have better results for me in my paint style, and it did. It really did. Because I guess when it's already in like a jelly form, it's easier. I don't know the science of my brain, but that's kind of how it is. And yeah. And I wasn't sure if it would really work out for me, so I'll have to check that out then. Cool beans. Let's move up to this one. Oh, wow. Jimmy, you have way too much fun with those videos. But maybe that's what makes them so good, you know? See, that's where, like, taking a risk in doing some of those things pays off. Because if you're willing to go wild and take a risk on creative stuff, I think in most cases it can pay off pretty nicely. I am not looking forward to going to the doctor's appointment tomorrow. It's not a bad appointment. It's not, like, a good appointment. It's just a general checkup, you know. I have to get them every 3 months and stuff. And, I just hate going there. See, I used to work there, and the thing with that is when you leave a medical space, you also kind of leave with just that workspace. So when you come across new employees or new receptionists and they don't know you, it gets really, really awkward because you used to be the one behind the desk, you know, and now you got to listen to this youngin', you know, and they're questioning you like, oh, who are you? And I'm like, who are you? Oh, wait, I don't work here anymore. You're right. Who am I? Yeah, I used to work here. Please just let me go to my appointment. Hate that part about it. And if anyone has a question about art or you know, not even just like painting, like drawing, or I'm also an animator, so I can also answer animator questions, or if you just want to ask something cool that you want to draw or vent about something, go for it. I just so happens to be in a very chatty mood. Wait, let me see if it's storming outside. Sorry, I thought it was storming outside for some reason. Man, I think that this... Oh, shoot. We're in the wrong area. Oh, whatever. I think the song is kind of playing with me. In fact, it did. It did. Wah. Oh, man. Now I gotta redo this paint. Now, the question of the century is what color I'm going to make this eye. I guess I was going for purple. Yeah, that does look really purple. But these eyes, especially the two that are hidden, they're over on this side. Actually, we can switch over to these. I've been trying to get more of a less saturated look on a lot of the different colors that I'm using. Because I would love to make like those aesthetic, soft, colored, you know, eyes. That would be so cool. But every time I mix the paint, I seem to make it too saturated or something. Or maybe I'm not putting enough white in the ink. There's got to be something I'm doing wrong. Like, see this? This is too... This, to me, it's too saturated. Let's make this a moon eye. That seems like fun. Yeah, I'm used to Kurisu being in here and talking about a lot of stuff here too. Maybe everyone's just as in the zone as I am right now. I don't know. So maybe the music is a bad influence. It's putting me to sleep by making me focus on art. I don't know. I know that it makes sense. I'm fully aware of that. But yeah, I appreciate the people watching, you know. I hope it's useful for you in some way, you know. Man, I don't even know anything about Team Fortress. The most exposure I get is just the memes I see on YouTube. And even then, I have such little information. I don't even know what team, I know, well, I think I know Team Fortress is weird. I think I know that. I think that's all I know. Come on, focus. Okay, stay focused. Good puppy. Yeah, see? You know Team Fortress is weird, too. Man, I hope to heck we do not have a Team Fortress fan in here. Because I would never hear the end of it. Okay, so this is what I think Team Fortress... hi, Kenzie. Kenzie. Hey, Jimmy. Kenzie is the birthday commenter today. So earlier I made a little happy birthday card. Kind of like... well, I don't know if I'd call it a card. Kind of like a... I don't know, just a nice little thing of something. I made something. A little drawing. There we go. Well, welcome back, Kenzie. I feel honored that you would spend part of your special day here. You want to know what I do on my birthday? I would down that cake, get them presents, and go back to sleep. Because the birthday is a great day to catch up on some sleep. Because usually that's a time when people leave you alone, you know? When they're not like, hey, you, go do the garbage, or go wash these dishes. Or, Lynn, go clean up your sketchbooks over there. And I'm like, no. And they're like, whatever, you know? Aw, thanks for subbing, Kenzie. Enjoy your stay. I hope it's, you know, enjoyable for you in some way. I have a little club of people that like to come to my live streams, and they do studying. Like, they study their homework. Some are doing art with me. Some, I guess, just like to have me in the background. Apparently my voice is soothing, I guess. I can't confirm nor deny how luscious this voice sounds, but it could help you study. I don't know. Oh, sweet. Somebody likes my stream. That sounded like I was super excited, right? That was the peak of excitement right there. What? Jimmy, they did? Ooh. Hey, Kenzie. I didn't realize they made a film or a little game out of that. What am I looking for? Okay. I want to put eyelashes because these guys are now scaring me. They're just so soulless. I gotta put eyelashes on them. Ooh, you like my streams too? Jimmy? God, you're just so nice, you know? When will I stream again? It'll be this Thursday at 10 a.m. Yes, I know that is extremely early. But sometimes I'll do a random night stream because I know not everybody, a lot of my people that watch me actually are on the other side of the world. And I do try to accommodate, well, also because morning is when I'm most active. This is kind of like a rarity. I'm usually in bed by now, if I can sleep. So, yeah, I like to do random night streams like this too. You think it's a lot? I thought it wasn't enough because you see all those other popular YouTubers, they do like full 8-hour sessions, you know. Ooh, okay. We'd be glad to have you back. Okay, let's see if we can add some luscious lashes. Oh, this is the make or break it moment. It is very easy to do this wrong and give them too much lash. And trust me, that is not a pretty sight. And yes, I am going for kind of like an anime look. Because anime rocks. Okay, now let's get the other dude. I don't know why the eye is called a dude, but it is. Man, this looks so good. I'm like the general store version of Picasso. I am just all over this right now. I think I was gonna... No, you know what? That'll be fine. I was thinking about putting down another layer of blue on a particular area, but sorry. What are you munching on, Jimmy? Whew, I was lucky I did it in one brush stroke. I wish there was like an arts sports. You know, like instead of like, okay, hear me out. So hot men in tights, they're already running around trying to grab balls, catch other people's balls, or kick someone's balls. There's balls involved, right? Okay, so my sport would be e-brush sports. You're judged on precision with your brush, stroke variation, so a little bit of swimming terms in there. You've got the paint control area. I want it to be more of like the focus of like your hand on the brush, you know, your stroke, like kind of like a writing contest, like what different shapes can you get, like, you know, like the perfect, you know, those when you learn to draw the brush, they make, or when you learn Chinese, they make you practice the dot or whatever it is you're supposed to like curve it. See, I can't do it, but yeah, those would be my Olympic sports. There's no creative sports out there. There really isn't. Hey, I'll say it again. You're either catching someone else's balls, kicking someone's balls, or taking someone's balls. So football, baseball, volleyball, tennis. All these, and people in tights, people sometimes in swimsuits, you know, like, geez, it's a lot of, you know, ooh, why don't we artists get to be in tights? Like, I don't get it. Why can't we get out there and get a nice little leotard or something? And but you know, so I'm sorry, I'll keep dreaming. I think maybe I just want to dress up while drawing. Look, I don't know where I'm getting these conclusions from, so I will apologize, but I think I really just want to wear the frickin' leotard. I want to be pretty. It'll be the most succulent of leotards with stain resistant fabric and oh, what else? I can only think of like stain resistant fabric as something an artist would really want in their clothing. I'm trying to be stupid, but it's failed me because I don't have the knowledge to be stupid yet. Stain resistant. What else do we use? Heavy cotton. You know, just make it the. Okay, I've got no ideas. Trust me, it would have been the best leotard. Regular artists would want it because it was so good. That's how good my leotard would be. There, now it's not looking like so much of a piece of crap. It took a while, though. I told you, gouache is deceiving. It's sometimes hard for me to even tell if something I make is going to even be worth it because of this. Right, let's just have this up for a second. I need to get more whites in my thing. Oh, hi, how are you? I think I'm going to change the music soon. Because I think I might actually fall asleep if I keep listening to this. I don't know what it is about mixing paint is so relaxing. It's got that ASMR vibe going on. Honestly, I would probably do like paint ASMRs where I just scrape the jelly gouache off of the cup. It'll make people so ready for bed. Like the sleep kind, not the... Ugh, you're gross. Oh, I think I got more likes on the stream. See, I knew it. It was that ASMR stuff. That's what it was. I would need a new palette knife. No matter how hard I try, I can never get the palette knife clean with one scrape. And that does low-key bother me. I can see you. I can see you, Jimmy. Don't worry. You've got this. Also, I've got your message, so I've got this too. Are you okay over there, Jimmy? What happened? See, now you just seem evil. Who said you could come back more evil than ever? I really don't recall saying or doing anything about that. Your app crashed again? Oh, I guess you're not back, are you, Jimmy? Oh, Jimmy, you're funny. You thought you were going to outsmart me that way, didn't you? Seriously, my powers are wild today. Just try to come back, Jimmy. Just try, I dare you. Because you can't do it. Okay, I'm sorry. Huh. I wonder why it says that. Yeah, well, luckily there's nothing wrong with the stream. That's weird. Do you think maybe, like, I've passed on and I'm in the afterlife and I'm, like, sending you YouTube ghost waves, or? No, I'm low-key being, like, actually very serious. I do wonder if maybe I am in, like, some sort of parallel spirit world. Just a common fear of mine. Just extremely common. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, see you later, Kenzie. Brimstone and firelight. I don't need that. I am evil enough without that stuff. Yeah, see you on Thursday. I hope you had a great birthday and a great rest of your day. And a great day tomorrow. Post-birthday is always the best, because you still get those lingering effects of birthday. Like the not doing trash, not doing the dishes, maybe. If you're lucky. Otherwise, they'll be like, alright, you start doing dishes again. Oh, yeah? Yeah, no, hey. Yes. This is a proper date, okay? We've got the music going, the Coca-Cola, the soda pop is over there, perfectly bubbled. The paints are a-flowing, and what do you know? We're making eyes. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be stupid. Hey, I need to go take a legitimate maybe a 4 or 5 minute break, so I know I'm going to lose all my viewers, but I'm going to go get me another drink. So I will be back. I am way too thirsty to continue being this awesome self. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, I am returned. I'm sorry. I may have sneaked some chocolate pieces. Just gonna lay those over here. All right, let's get back to the matter at hand here. Shoot, I forgot what I was doing. Okay. Hey, how are you? How you doing today? You're right. I have returned. Oh, I was going to change the music because it was making me sleepy. Hold on. It is the Snoopy's Cafe, because we gotta have Snoopy. Snoopy's chill. I would go to say, like, top 10 dog ever. Snoopy boy. Why, thank you. I'm glad you liked the paintings. That's pretty cool. Super nice of you. I appreciate that. See how smooth that jazz is? It's Snoopy. That's how you know he's the best. He's the best dog. Even though I am not a dog fan. I think we can all agree that Snoopy is a different breed. I am from the United States. And unfortunately for me, I only speak English. But that's really cool, you're Argentinian. It's cool that you even know 2 languages. I was literally having that discussion today with my boyfriend, you know, that I was saying about how, you know, I have so many people that watch me from other countries, and they know they speak English as if it's their first language. And me as an American, I only know 1 language because that's all I was taught in school as a requirement. But I feel everybody, I just feel like, you know, I would like, to me, that you would be called a foreigner. Although I know you're not foreign. But I feel like everybody who doesn't have English as a first language, they make it a priority to learn it. Meanwhile, in America, we're not really pushed. I mean, we're pushed to learn languages, but not. There's a lot of people that only know 1 language here. Hey, Kent, how are you? Yeah, if you want to come back to a stream and hang out sometime, you're more than welcome. I promise you, I don't always talk about languages. Promise. Yes, I feel the same way. Painting is very relaxing. For me, I'm more relaxed doing the painting than I am watching it. So, from a personal standpoint, I don't know how people find the act of watching someone painting, relaxing to you. To me, it's filled with a bit of anxiety, isn't it? Because you want to be able to, don't you want to be able to paint and do the different things and stuff like that? See, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking, man, I want to be a part of it. I want to paint, I want to draw, and I want to doodle, I don't know, I couldn't be able to sit still. So watching this would definitely throw me off my rocker. I strictly watch to learn. Like that's how serious I take it. And I kind of feel guilty saying that, That I just... Maybe I am too obsessed with drawing. I mean, that can't be a thing, can it? I mean... Man, maybe it is. I should be one of those people in my weird obsession on TLC. Oh, yeah? Well, that's definitely a good time to start drawing, but, whatever you do, Louise, promise me you're not going to tell anyone your age online. Oh, I definitely didn't mean it like that. But it is good to know that you're not, like, I don't want people to just watch my streams and say, wow, that's such amazing art. I really love it. You're the best, Like, I don't want that. I wouldn't want that, Because that's not relaxing, And I think there's differences in skill levels, but I don't think anyone is better or worse than anyone else artistically. I wouldn't want to perpetuate this idea that there's this difference in people, by rank, right? Because I know if I was on your side of the screen and I was watching the stream, I would probably feel some type of way about that, kind of maybe the best way, because I've kind of felt that way by other creators or artists, and it's not a good feeling, especially when you're in a stage where you're trying to learn art or you're trying to get better at what you're currently doing, and you're in the phase where you're trying to learn a lot from other people, and then someone says or does that to you or makes you feel that way, even if it's not intentional. I'm sure nobody streams or does art to boast about their skills, But yeah, I don't know. I try to view it from the point of, well, what if I was watching this? How would I feel? Because a lot of times I would also watch streams because maybe I wasn't feeling good about my art, so I just wanted to watch something to get my mind off of it. And so when something like that came up, or I started feeling this sense of, I'm not going to be as good as them, or like a sense of jealousy, it certainly would be very difficult, Oh yeah? Well, you don't think that because you don't make a living from art that you can't still be proud or driven to make better art, you know. And money is absolutely not a defining rate. It's not. You definitely don't use that to define anything. That's not going to help anybody, you know. But hobby artists are, you know, it kind of makes me think that you don't think that you're like a real artist, you know. It's still okay to get jealous at, you know, people that maybe are a different skill level from you, or maybe can do a certain skill maybe a bit better, you know. But I am glad that you're that like in general you're not bothered by it. I don't know why I'm talking so much about it. There's a storm going on outside currently that's starting, so I'm like kind of over talking so I don't hear the lightning and thunder. Yeah, I'm sorry. I am really thoughtful. Yes, I do think way too much, by the way. I really hope my lights don't go out. No, please don't let the lights go out. Not when the awesome jazz music is playing. Okay, we're doing good so far. We still have lights. Oh, and to clarify, I'm not afraid of lightning or thunder, but like when it suddenly booms right in your ear, that kind of really sucks. Not to sound like all upset about it or anything, but yeah, I've been personally hurt by lightning before, or thunder, it being all loud and junk, and it startled me. And yes, maybe I did whine a little. It's no one's business but my own. I sound so bitter, don't I? I kind of sound like a bitter, like, ex-wife had her thunder. It's like, yeah, he hurt me once before, but what? But I don't know. We need to stay together for the babies, and I guess all of a sudden now I have babies with lightning. I don't know what thunder. What? That story went very unexpected. Oh shoot, Kent, you're talking to me. I'm so sorry. Yes, I do a webcomic. Yeah, I have a webcomic. It's about a little dinosaur called This Is Steggy. Yes, the name literally is This Is Steggy. But I'm currently revising a lot of the work for it, so I really appreciate you checking it out and seeing if it's something you'd like to read more of, because there will be definitely more to that coming up. Can't say when, but I'm still in the process of working on it. Hey Sky, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We are listening to jazz played by Snoopy. It's something I call Snoopy jazz, you know? Oh, it's lightning out there hard now. Oh, geez. Please don't go out, lights. Please don't go out. I need you. There's thunder. But no, I'm definitely not scared or anything, so, you know. I'm just checking out the sights. Oh yeah, thanks. Appreciate you coming by and checking out my drawing. I hope it inspires you to draw something today. Ooh, hear him go on that piano. He going for it. Snoopy is such a good boy. I know we've already been over this, but seriously, guys, Snoopy, best dog ever. Aww. An ad. Aww. Okay, I can't take it anymore. I need you to go. Thank you. Jeez. Like after 1/1,000,000th of a second, you already overstayed your welcome. I'm not tolerating that. That made me sound really, really mean, but hey, I'm a person like you. I don't like ads. It's rumbling the floor. Ooh, that looks cool. Haha. I have learned new things all of a sudden. I mean, yes, that was intentional. Ha 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 ha. Yes, totally intentional. It looks horrible. I know. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Wow. I almost put the lid, well, I tried to put the lid on the wrong container. And it's such a huge size difference. Yes, this is gouache, or gouache, or gouache, or babouche, I don't know. Yes, indeed. Oh, the lightning is so strong. There's so much lightning. I mean, I'm not scared. Can't scare me with that BS. I'm an adult. Adults don't get scared. You're silly. Such a silly chat, like seriously. Wow, I can't believe there's so many of you guys watching me all at once, actually. This is like the most I've ever had. 9 people. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. It is a lot. Imagine you're sitting at Starbucks and just 9 people just walk over to you and are like, hey, what are you doing on your computer? Do you mind if I watch and maybe talk to you about it? That gets weird, right? Wouldn't that make you really nervous? It would make me nervous. Actually, anybody walking over to me in a Panera or a Walmart is automatically subject to stares because there's no reason why you should be approaching me in the Starbucks. Like, okay, no, okay, hold on, that sounded bad. Okay, no, if I'm drawing, yeah, no, I understand that. But if I'm just there, like on my phone, like if you were, so if I was, okay, wait, hold on. If I was one of the viewers watching me right now at a Starbucks, it would be weird to have somebody just walk over and ask all those weird questions. That's what I mean. Yes. I don't know why I made it hard to understand for myself. Oh my gosh, I think I just saw a huge bolt from the corner of my eye. Oh my gosh. I hope I'm not in danger. Hey Dragon, what's up? How's it hanging? Is it dragging along? Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if I just offended you right now. I've been wanting to say something like that, but I never had the balls to do it. I wanna apologize for making a dragon joke with your name. I hope you're really cool and you've made dragon jokes too. I'm gonna be honest with what I'm hoping for. I'm just hoping you're cool. Kent, help me. I'm just too much right now. Shoot, I forgot what I was gonna draw. Or paint next. Oh, yeah, no, I got it, okay. Is this what this is considered, narration? Oh jeez. I see some people make, when they come on stream, they make fun of me talking to myself. But I kind of thought that's what you were supposed to do as a streamer, you know? I mean, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of times when no one's watching or may not watch the stream, but I kind of thought you were still supposed to talk anyway because, like, anybody could arrive at any time, you know? That's kind of the fun part. You could be talking about the weirdest thing or for me, making the most outrageous story ever. And somebody could just walk in at any time. Like, I hate those streamers that think that they shouldn't talk, you know, when they're streaming. You know, yeah, you should talk. You're supposed to be entertaining, but the main reason is, you know, I assume because you want to do the main activity. Oh my gosh, a cat. Okay, hold on. Sorry, there's this cat. Oh my gosh. Cool. Wait, hold on. Wait, I gotta like, we gotta see the cat. Okay, I want the cat. Where did you find him?
He was on the porch.
He was on the porch. Is it storming that out there? Aw, that's so cool. Oh, it is. Oh my god, it is. I just looked outside. I'm sorry, we were painting. Oh yeah, this is a cat. Yeah. So... Oh, where is it? Oh, sorry, I'm not actually looking at the phone. Yeah, so this is a cat. Pretty good, isn't it? Alright, anytime you want to throw me those subs, likes, money, you know where to do it. I'm sure you see the buttons there. Remember, you're not doing it for me, you're doing it for Genghis, alright? You're doing it for this guy right here. He's what we need right now. He may not be the solution we asked for, but it's the one we needed. Alright? Genghis, don't give me those eyes. I can exploit you if I want. Genghis. Oh my gosh, he's looking at me as if I'm stupid. It's as if he knows what I'm talking about and he knows I'm complete BS. Like, doesn't get no better than this. Genghis, don't yell at me. Hey, Genghis, have you thought about being a whippersnapper all your life, or was it just today that you decided you were going to grow a pair? Ooh, it's thundering outside now. Oh, jeez. Don't look. Put your foot down. Don't look at me like that. You're really gonna look at people like that, huh? You know, remember I told you there's people inside this box called a phone? And I told you, oops, I just hit my knee. No, never mind that. Remember I told you about that? I told you gotta be on your best behavior. And I told you that you need to be the cat that the world, don't do that. The cat that the world needs, all right? Remember I told you need to be needed? Yo, he's so cute. Oh, wow, I never explained this. Yeah, no, I have cats that I like to stream. Because everybody likes to see a cat. And when I'm streaming digital art during the day, I have a little camera that points to a cushion. So it shows what the cats are up to. Sometimes they're not always there, but when they are there, it's always a treat. Angus, you look so sad. Yeah. What do you think about that, buddy, huh? Angus, what are you doing? Angus, no, come back. Wait. Angus, keep going. Angus. Where are you going? Ugh. Genghis, let me exploit you more. Exploitation. Okay, I'm sorry. Here, let's put you over here. Pancake, you want to be exploited? Pancake knows I'm smart and I would never pick her up like that. Right, Pancake? I'm smart. I know not to pick you up like that. Is it lightninging outside? How do we tell? Pancake, how do I tell if it's lightning outside? How? There's no lightning. How do I tell if it's lightning outside? Will I see something, or? You said there'd be a flash of light? What else did you say? Oh, shoot, I need to pet you. Maybe that's the problem. I didn't pet the cat. Stupid me. Hope there's some thunder. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we can all tell I'm just looking at the sky and not the cat. My bad. Pancake. Pancake. Why are you so furry? Yeah. Oh. No. Don't attack me with your claws. Oh. Pancake, no. I don't taste good. Ah, lightning. Pancake, I saw the lightning. Did you see the lightning, Pancake? Aw, where are you going? Well, it is officially lightning, which I already knew that, but still. Alright. Sorry, back to what I was doing. Pancake, I can't play with you right now. I'm doing art. This is strictly a professional artist stream. We don't do silly stuff. No, don't yell at me. Oh, did you hear that? Wow, she was so, like, feisty. Oh, you feisty. Why are you so feisty? Why'd you do this to me? Gouache takes a long time. I think watercolor goes so much more fast than this. I think it takes longer for a paint such as gouache to fully dry than it is these water-based paints, because the water paints consist of mainly the water and a little bit of pigment, and these paints are just thicker in general. Oh my gosh, I love diluted inks. I've been wanting to play with it more. You know what, actually, I do have a painting off to the side. Oh, you know, no, okay, no, I put it in the drawer. I do have a painting that is going to use some inks, and what I'm going to do is I'm thinking about doing line work in the diluted ink, and then I'm going to periodically take a wet brush and go over the lines so it bleeds out. So it's supposed to be a little bit of a line, a little bit of color fade, if that makes sense, instead of just a bold line. That would be really cool when I do it. I haven't tried it though, because, you know, I'm scared about it. I guess I should say I'm nervous about it, you know. I don't know, I don't want to see it fail, you know. It sucks when you have a new idea for some art and it doesn't work out. And I think maybe inside I don't like that. And in turn it causes me to procrastinate on certain types of experiments for art. Oh, that does sound like I thought about that a little bit too much, doesn't it? It sounds like I got professional therapist help, honestly. You do hear that? Oh, okay. I was worried you were... I don't know why, but I don't know, I get worried when people tell me that I overthink things. Not in anything bad. And like, oh, shoot, I'm not trying to say it like that. See, I'm overthinking. Maybe I don't want to admit that I overthink. I don't know, I feel like it's an embarrassing trait to have. You know? I don't know where I get that from. I don't know. See, I'm overthinking. But I don't know if maybe someone told me that, like a friend or something, and maybe that's why I overdo it now, like that, you know, that childhood trauma that's always going around. Yeah, maybe I have a bad case of that. Hey, the disease can show up at any time. Childhood trauma does not discriminate. I raised the flag to that. Ooh, there's actually a few people in my... I think there's 2 people in my stream chat that know Blender. Sorry, the phone keeps wiggling. There's a few people that know Blender in my my chats. And I know a little bit of Blender. So I graduated from animation. And 3D animation was my specialist. That's why on my channel you'll see some animations that I've done. I have an animated series I want to come out with and kind of document the process about a dinosaur and stuff like that. And I actually don't even know where I was going with that. No, I think I was trying. Sorry, I think I was trying to say that I did try to use Blender, but I was mainly a 3ds Max person. Because back in the day, 3ds Max and Maya were pretty preferred programs in terms of the 3D animation field. And then when some freeware products became more popular, you can see it with Adobe. Like with Adobe, there was a lot of competition, and over the years, more and more programs have kind of entered the art field. So now you have a lot more to choose from, which means companies that may have solely gotten your money may not get them anymore. And by the way, if you're using Adobe at all, just kick Adobe to the effing curb. You don't need to pay a $30 whatever subscription for Adobe. Go find yourself a legitimate freeware that is comparable to what you're using. There's tons of great options out there. You may not think it, but there really are, okay? However, I'm not about, pirating or taking what's not yours, but I know that there is better out there for you. Why are you trying to use Blender to animate your traditional art? Actually, I should have asked that first, because that's kind of an odd... Because the 2D animation... well, I guess if you're looking for a particular effect of... I guess that could be it. But there's some really good animation programs that you could use that don't require you to have Blender. Oh, by the way, the animation that they use to animate a lot of the Ghibli movies, that is also a freeware. The freeware is called OpenTunes. It's, as far as I know, it's still a free to download program, and it's open source, which means people have made a lot of useful mods, functions, and settings. Oh, okay. Okay, no, that completely makes sense. I don't know why I didn't consider that a possibility. My bad. That's cool. I wonder what that would look like. I haven't played with 3D art in so long. Like, I think I've actually forgotten some of the things that I learned. And I guess I mean more so on the program learning side, not so much the principles or how to model or things like that. Those are things that kind of stay with you. Why can't you animate, Sky? When you say can't, is it because of like a computer or a program, or is it because you think that you don't have the kind of talent for that? You don't know how? Well, Star, I assume maybe you have a phone, right? I'm going to assume maybe you're watching this on a phone. Well, hey, even if you don't, there is a ton of free apps for phones for animating. There's plenty of them for the computer. If you have a computer that you have access to, pick one of those. You probably want to do something easy like flip art or something like that. Even if you get an animation program on your phone, so literally go to your Play Store, Apple or Google, look for animation app, drawing app, look for it, make sure it doesn't cost anything, and don't buy anything in there either. Don't spend your money on this. You don't need to. Go in there. It'll probably give you a few instructions, and you can draw with your finger even, but hey, you would be animating. How does that sound? I would do that. Animating is fun. Yo, flip a clip. Cool. Yes, perfect. So are you kind of saying that you don't really know how to use your flip a clip app? You just make them for fun? Well, then keep animating. Maybe one day you'll want to show off something that you made to everybody. It's especially useful if you're planning on maybe, I don't know if you've thought about going to school for art, animating. Literally everything you do, I'm not sure if you're young, old, and don't tell me your age. That's personal. Doing things for fun and just kind of having that build up and build up. You're slowly gaining experience, you know, and that puts you ahead if you do decide that, hey, maybe you want to do it as a side hustle, you want to make money, you know, you want a part-time job, or maybe you want to be recognized for what you do, you know. It's just good to have things like that to give you options if the time is right for you, or if you even want to do it at all. No pressure. Oh, good. You do make some money from your paintings? Okay, that's good. Hey, people would pay for good animations. So, hey, if you're ever looking, you know. No, oh my gosh, that is so orange. Oh my gosh, okay. What was I doing? Oops. Oh, I guess at least loosen that color over there. Oh, for a competition? Oh, you're like an artist prodigy. Ooh, well, good luck on your art journey. Remember me when you're all grown up, so I can say hi. Oh, your family has other plans for you for when it's that time to think about a job and a career and stuff. Oh. You sound like my other viewer. My other viewer that comes to my streams again pretty regularly, he tells me about how his dad wants him to do certain things and not do art because he doesn't consider it a real job and things like that. And, I always tell him that, if, being in the art field is extremely hard. You need to give up a lot and you have to sacrifice a lot. But if something you truly want to do, I would go for it and not look back. There's only so much time that you have for yourself, and things just go faster the older you get. And the last thing you'd want to do is come to a conclusion that you regret not going after what you truly wanted to do in life and you spent too much time maybe being unhappy. I hate to be so philosophical about it, but I don't like seeing people kind of go against what they want to do simply because, of their family. I mean, if you're in a situation that you're making, a good amount of money and you can do art on the side, that's not to say you can't do both. Doesn't mean you can't do it as a hobby. And maybe if you become extremely, extremely successful where you can quit your other job and you want to go full-time, you can always decide that later. Don't think that you need to know, you don't need to know everything about your life right now. Even now, as an adult, I still don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. Sometimes the next month, Don't feel like you need to have all your answers so fast. Because things change, they will change. Sometimes it could change so fast you don't have time to react to things. Sometimes for the good and better. And, yeah. Pancake, I'm drawing. You're ruining my speech. Okay, bye, Sky. Good. Well, I'm glad you can relate, Kent. Sometimes I feel that I do feel that I think a lot about things, and I think some people tell me or kind of insinuate that they don't want to know those things, or I don't know. I kind of get shamed for thinking that way, about like future stuff and being happy in your life and it just things like that, And I don't know if I kind of like depress them a little. I don't want to like make anyone feel depressed about anything, but or people say that I'm just too serious about stuff. I mean, when it comes to your life, isn't that what you want to be the most serious on? Huh, web development, are you kidding? Oh my gosh, please teach me a thing or two. I need to make a website where, well, I don't know if what you do is websites, but just any kind of, development, IT and stuff like that is awesome. Pancake, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. She just ran in here like, I don't know, like a coyote and just started running around. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, I'm live. What's up? This is Lynn's at night, where we talk the hard talks, we talk about the truths, and we listen to the Snoops, the Snoop Dogg, the one and only Snoopy Jazz. That was so stupid of me to say, but it's good though. It was funnier in my mind, I think, though. I'm sorry for subjecting everyone to that. Sometimes I worry that these streams are just going to become really bad comedy shows. I think it would be the worst thing ever if people came, like, legitimately came to, like, listen to me tell jokes or something. That would be the worst feeling ever. Because I don't really think my commentary is funny. Like, I think it's funny to myself, but I don't think people actually laugh, like, have fun with it. I think it's more of, they kind of they have to listen to it, you know? Oh, I'm so bad. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to force... Okay, I'll shut up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Exactly. The Snoop Dogg. The one and only. Snoopy. Yeah, you thought I was going to say something else. You thought I was going to say the Snoop Dogg. You weren't expecting that. I gotcha. Shouldn't you be in bed, Mally? Hold up. Shouldn't you be in bed? Isn't it like... I know you from my other stream. You're like... What, 10 hours behind... Wait, 10 hours ahead of me, I think? You're something, but it's suspicious how up you are right now. What do you mean you should not be in bed? I mean... I know I should not be in bed, but what makes you... Give me your explanation. What makes you think that you should not be in bed? I'm curious. This better be good, too. I just want to clarify, I'm up because I'm drawing, and that is of main importance right now. So... It's only 9 p.m.? Yeah, it's only 9 p.m. Yeah, I know that. It's 9 p.m. where I am, too. And yes, I'm okay. This is Lynn's at night. I'm literally 50 times more weird than the digital streams. Wow, you rebel. You staying up past 9? Jeez. You take all the risks, don't you? It's fine, you can stay up. I'm just playing with you. I hope you know that. See, I got decent sleep last night, so now I think that I can get away with anything tonight. And I know that's not how sleep works, but for this argument, that's how sleep is going to work. Until it no longer serves my purpose, and then I'll come up with the next ridiculous excuse for not going to bed. Your room is warm? There's a storm happening here right now, so it's not warm. Well, I guess it's colder because the AC's on, but it is really hot out. Although I'm glad that the storm did kind of take a lot of the humidity away. It was horrible today. It got really hot, and I didn't notice that until I went outside. Because I was also streaming pretty much all day today, like earlier. And I didn't really go outside or anything. I just went downstairs to get a bunch of snacks and junk. But it was actually pretty warm. Ooh, I hope the lights don't go out. Please don't go out, lights. Please. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, what's up? Yeah, whenever I do a traditional art stream, I always do it horizontally. Or I'm sorry, vertically. Yeah. You messed me up. Now I'm gonna look silly. But yeah, I like to try to reach a different audience when I do the streams vertically. Because usually I'm more maybe in a talkative mood, or, you know, I want to strike up some conversation. And I think it works because there's a lot of people that are interested or they want to ask questions, and it's easier to reach people that maybe want to learn how to do art, and I can direct them into the channel and say, hey, look, there might be something here for you. Give it a shot, you know. Yeah, it's evening for me. It's 9 o'clock at night right now. And I'm not going to have a stream tomorrow, so I thought, why not? I'll make it up today. Maybe I'll catch some of the viewers. Dude, I think at least 3 of us are time zone buddies. Because I know Jimmy... I think I have an idea where Jimmy lives, but I'm not going to say. Oh, cool. Thanks, Sky. I hope I can help you with some art or something in the future. Mally, I think you live in California. But I'm going to tell you, that's bordering on me not wanting to know personal information about you. I think state is as, you know, far as I'd go asking a question. Okay, bye, Sky. We miss you. Thanks for coming by. Oh, also thanks for all the likes that you guys have given. That's extremely, extremely nice of you. Yeah, also this Friday I'll be doing a how to paint with watercolor. It's for complete beginners, so if any of you guys want to like learn anything or ask me questions, or you don't need to subscribe or anything. I don't think I want anything from you. Just want to get as many people who want to learn how to paint as possible, and inspire you to do art, because art is cool. Hey, that ended perfectly with the Snoopy stuff. Mally, you silly person. I was about to call you an avocado, by the way, because that's how silly you were being. But no, I held my tongue. I didn't say no avocado slurs. If you're not good, I'm gonna swear with avocados in the language, okay? I don't think your tender ears want to hear that, so. Yo, thanks, buddy. You are literally my only channel member, so I am incredibly happy that you like these eyes. I have pleased you. Excellent. Yes, another round of sodas on me. I don't know why I thought I was medieval for a second, but I was. Sorry, I'll tone it down to non-medieval role-playing, I guess. We have standards here at the channel. Very, very low standards at the channel. Dude, I love doodling single eyes. I think that's why I draw so many of them. That way you can just focus on the one eye and make it look, as perfect to your standards as you want. And you're not bogged down by either the fear of drawing the eye on the opposite side or just another eye in general, And you can draw more of them. Because really it's the design process that I like. I like just doing the design process and creating different like iris patterns, I guess you would call it, or pupil patterns. Or I want to paint the eyelashes in a certain way. I know, I sound like a complete nerd. I'm like, yeah, I love to, man, what really gets me going is painting them eyelashes. That's what we do. I don't know. Is this a left eye? I don't know. Is it? I think it's a left eye. Oh my gosh, Mally, don't worry. One day you'll make tons of money. And then you'll be back, so. No, I'm kidding. Hello, Natalia. How are you? Yeah, you're right. If you can mimic the steps that you're taking for your eye drawings and do it one at a time and not just draw one eye and finish it, you can check the balance more often, and in most cases fix mistakes right there in that phase. And if you're able to fix balance mistakes or proportion mistakes in, doing it step by step versus doing it all at once, you're just going to come out with a lot better drawing. Yeah. Buddy Badger, you are correct. You're smart. I like how smart you are. You contribute so much, too. Pancake, don't yell at me. I'm just a baby. Oh my gosh, I heard angels and I thought I was gonna die, but it was an ad. It was a McDonald's ad. How dare they do that? Come on, go away, ad. Oh my god. Jesus. No, do not say your age. No, 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 no. Okay, you seem to be somebody who could benefit from this lecture. Do not, under any circumstances, give out your age, your date of birth, or what gender you are to any stranger online. I'm so sorry if you choose not to sub to me because I said that. Like, I get it. Like, you can think for yourself and stuff, and, like, hey, I know you're responsible. But seriously, there's a reason why adults always say that. Just please be careful, okay? I don't care if you never watch my streams again. See, there goes that thinking too much part of me that I think I just covered in detail about like 15 minutes ago. Or maybe it was 20. How long have you been gone, Pancake? I'm thinking it's something to do with you when you were gone or something. Yeah. Don't worry, I will mentor you. You will have a good mentorship here. Yes, you sub. And we will start your training when you're ready. Yeah, sorry, that's bouncing. Okay, stop. Well, hey, Crafter Cat, how are you? Seems like you found the cool part of the internet. That's good. I've been waiting for you. Not you specifically, just anybody who makes their way over here. I don't know what you had to go through in order to get here, but it must not have been pleasant. I don't care how many times that YouTube tries to curate my shorts feed. I always find some really stupid reel. Whether it's somebody being stupid or acting stupid. The things that I go through in the shorts feed. And I don't know if that's just me being mean. Or if I have like a legitimate complaint. Hi, Vanita, how are you? Thanks for checking out the stream. Alright, I'm going to literally use the last bits of white. And then we're going to fill up the palette again. Okay. Yes. The only time I draw flat eyes, to be perfectly honest, is cartoons. I know logically they're spheres, But a lot of times when I'm drafting out everything, I don't even consider them that. I just consider it like a flat plane. And then, because there's some character designs that when you do them, they actually really are like little flat planes, you know? Because some character designs, like humanoids, are just so unrealistic in proportion. You know, even if it was, some of it just would not be possible, you know? Why am I overthinking everything? God, I hate that. I'm sorry, I don't mean to overanalyze everything. Well, hey, Lost, how are you? And yes, what is your question? How may I assist you today? Okay. Oh, shoot, I keep hitting the thing. All right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to refill my white, and then I'm going to draw an eye from scratch and start that painting. Yes, I do like Harry Potter. I'm not a super fan, though. So there's some of the books I haven't read, but I would say in general I am a Harry Potter fan. I know some basic knowledge, you know. Don't quiz me, though. If you quiz me, I might cry, because I don't know anything. I really don't. Whoa, your art teacher's cool if she's a Potterhead. That's pretty cool. You can't watch or read it. Aw. Why? Okay. Which white do I need? Oh, this one. You're seeing the secrets of the streamer's desk. Oh no. Well, actually, that oh no should be for me, because I've, like, revealed the secrets, so I don't know I don't know. I'm confused, I can't help it. Ooh, it's thundering. Did I open it the wrong side? Oh, I don't want to ruin... I don't like taking the lids off of the paints. I want them to basically stay little babies the rest of my life. Cute, unused art babies that are still proper and clean. And don't give me anxiety when I look at them. That's what I want. Art babies. Oh, okay. Hey, Mally, I was right there with you. Like, my church actually encouraged me not to read Harry Potter. Don't worry. When you get older and you decide if you want to read them or pass on it, it gets a lot better. It just, you know, parents and stuff and grandmothers, you know, I know they're trying to do well, you know. There's some things they're exaggerating a little bit, though, unfortunately. Feel if you just, you know, talk to your kids or be honest with them about it and tell them your exact concerns, there wouldn't be, like, I don't know, extremism. Because I think just you as a person, Mally, you should be able to do whatever you want. You know, like, you should be able to choose if you want to read Harry Potter or not, you know. I'm not saying it's good or bad or that you should read it or not. I just want you to be able to make that choice by yourself. No matter where your choice came from, it's your choice, you know. Sorry if that was a sore subject or anything. I'm into equal rights, like, for people. No paint left behind. Yes, very well said, Mally. Very well said. I forget what, I don't know what really, I used to go to church every Sunday of my own accord. Nobody went with me. I actually, literally, no one came with me. I kind of just walked up the street myself and took the initiative. And so I have a little bit of that, and I guess I was, like, baptized under a certain religion or something. I still don't really know what it is, because I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, you know. It's one of those things that's confusing, and I don't think it's really something that you can figure out, whether on your own or with other people. I feel like it's almost designed to be a mystery until the very, very end, you know. Because what's the end of life or life without questioning something about it, kind of thing, maybe. I know that's kind of deep, you know. Yes, Sky, please tell me your story. Wait. Wait, was your story actually super personal? Don't tell us any personal stuff. Can you tell your story, or do you have another story to tell that, you know, is maybe more general and isn't, like, personal or anything? Remember that whole being safe online thing? Gotta make sure you're safes. It's gonna be a weird noon eye. Oh yeah? And did you burp really loud? I would think that all that CO2 would have done that. That is my professional prediction. of professionalism. The PPP. Wait. Okay, hold on. I don't know what I'm saying. Just never mind. All right, what's chat saying? Oh, it's just juice? No? Okay, well then I don't know what happened. Wait, C2 is juice? What kind of weird juice is that? No way. Okay, like, I want to believe you, kinda, but I also don't believe you. Yeah, I'm in a conundrum because of that. Oh, juice in the Philippines? Oh, okay. I was confused. I have no idea. Like, I thought CO2 was carbon oxide gas. But I'm going to be honest, I did not do anything remarkable in chemistry. So, yeah, I definitely don't know. Oh, yeah? Does Benson know a lot of words yet? Or is Benson still learning words? I wonder what my first word is. I want to say elbow. I know I used to call the moon an elbow. I don't know if that's normal. Probably not. But don't worry, I know what an elbow and a moon is, so... I mean, I would consider myself at least the top billion for smartness. Oh my gosh, there was a huge lightning. Oh, scary. I might need to go around hide. See, I love stormy nights. I don't like, and I love to draw during stormy nights. I would usually try to have a candle with me, but it's so hard to see with a candle, you know. So I still love to draw and paint, but I worry about the lights going out. Especially if you're really, really enjoying what you're doing, you know. Oh, Benson's such a good learner. What a good Benson. You let Benson know I said he's a good boy. Yo, that's what my mom would say too. Or everybody would always tell me not to get near a window. Don't use my phone. Like, don't use the television. They say that, like, lightning would come through it and, like, take me to Valhalla or something, you know, like, basically die. And I actually can't remember if it's still safe or not now that I'm an adult. So I can't tell you if the myths and the legends are true. I certainly don't encourage you to go find out, though. I don't know, is it dangerous to have that stuff? I mean, can lightning just strike anywhere, or does it need, like, a reason? Like, I thought it needed a valid reason. Not like it's asking for permission, you know, just it needed kind of a reason to strike. Okay, now I'm scared. Maybe I don't really know anything. Oh, what have we made with the printers? A lot of miniatures, so models and figurines for Warhammer, and for other tabletop games. So mostly just those. I don't think anything else has been used on those. They're just sitting downstairs, not being used. Oh, really? And I guess you sell the... Are they like cosplay props that you sell for money? Because that's a legitimate idea. I thought about making cosplay accessories like fox masks and other 3D things. Make a little pop-up shop. You just kind of make on demand, drop ship them, go about your day. You know. Well, I guess you can't drop ship those. You would need actual shipping solutions, but it's a really good shop idea if you're looking to make money. And you have a 3D printer, and you can get the resin at a good price, and or the PVC plastic, depending on what if you're using a resin 3D printer or a filament. And then I used to model 3D. I actually had like a super small contract for just like a 500 piece order, and I made a hammer. I modeled it in 3D, and the guy paid to buy the model, and he then printed out the files and sold them in one line and stuff. Because making terrain, like bases and objects for tabletop games, is a huge business. You know, these are people that are willing to pay money in a lot of cases for good product, you know. Because these people like to paint them, they like to use them, like show them off in their games. They do a lot with those. Ah, you got the filament one, okay. See, when 3D printers first came out and they used filament, I thought that was the stupidest thing ever, because the filament has those ridges, because, you know, it's a filament going around in a pattern to make the object. And it just, I would prefer it be nice, smooth. Like, I wanted a PVC toy kind of thing. Because I also have toy designs that I want to make. And at the time, it just wasn't the kind of look I was going for. And there's no such thing as a PVC toy making machine. So I waited. But now that the resin came out, the resin actually looks great. It's smooth if you have a high poly model that works. But yeah. Yeah, resin is pretty expensive. They said that people would sand the models to get that polished look. But the experience that I had and the designs that I had, because those Bulbasaur jars were popular for an extended period of time, I would print them out, and I sold them for a very, very short amount of time, you know. Nothing to make a profit or anything. And the level of effort that needed to go into, not shaving, what is it called? Sanding those things was unbelievable. You know, you were talking about the little cracks of feet, crevices. It is basically crevices because you can't really get anything in it, and like things at odd angles, and people kind of think that 3D stuff is cheap. I don't know if it's as true everywhere, but I think generally people think that 3D printing something is kind of cheap, maybe because they look at the materials made of and say, oh, that, you know, that kind of looks cheap, you know, so they don't really pay what is really worth for those kind of things. And I don't know if that kind of hindered my choice. Mally. Dude. I don't care if you're a kid, use your brain, man. Use some gloves. Just put some gloves on, man. What you talking about? By the way, these aren't... The resin is not a chemical that's going to, like, burn your face off. I hope that wasn't something your grandma told you either. It's just a regular bottle. You just... If it gets on your skin, it's not the biggest deal. Just wash it off as soon as possible, you know? It's just resin. It's just a very simple compound. Dude, we need to get you a backbone. No offense, Mally. I can't tell if you're trolling me or if you're being legitimately serious. Maybe it's a bit of both. Oh, you're okay, Sky. Oh, hello all the new people. Thanks for coming and checking it out. kind of don't know what I'm drawing. I think the intention was a moon eye, but now it kind of looks like maybe a moon with like a giant slice taken out of it. Ooh, I have yogurt downstairs. Ooh. Darn it, I should have had yogurt before coming upstairs. Draw a cow. Ooh. Oh, hi, Sabrina. How are you? You did not miss much, my friend. Nothing too much. We got a lot of new people in here, though, which I think is awesome. Hopefully you guys are getting inspired. If you have any questions, I'm doing gouache right now. But you can also ask other art questions. Feel free to go ahead. We're just chilling to the jazz. Oh, Snoopy was getting it there. How do you learn to draw in a certain style? The best way I can explain it is when you decide that you go to practice your art or you draw, and you decide to take someone else's art and kind of use it as a reference. All of those little references that you've done slowly develop into your own style. So if you want to learn how to draw in a certain style, I would go find the things that you're trying to get as good at or emulate, and start doing studies of them. You know, paint over them, use their colors, figure out what you're doing differently from them, you know? So I would just do that. I also wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be getting off here pretty shortly. I have an appointment tomorrow that I need to wake up for, so I'm gonna give it just a little bit more time, and then we'll head out. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say. I'm doing a how to paint with watercolor video stream. It'll be a live stream on Friday. All the details are on my channel, and I'd love to see you there if you'd like to come. I can answer questions about getting started with watercolor, if you need advice for materials, different techniques, you know, anything. So feel free to show up. No, I have not considered that, buddy. That's actually a really good idea. Man, you can really tell how social I am. I am not the most social creature. Yes, I will do that on my Discord, yeah. Hey, Diver, how are you? Hey, Cloud Drawing, what's up? Alright, see you later, Diver. Have a good day. This is gouache. I have no clue how to use acrylic. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I suck at it. I'm so sorry to use such nasty, foul language, but I cannot do it to save my life. I don't know how anyone else does it. The paints always dry up before I can do anything, and like they don't mix well, or maybe the like I don't know, the paper I use isn't right. I don't know. I don't explain it. They just I was not meant for acrylics in this lifetime, unfortunately. How many years have I been painting? Like, as soon as I could hold a pencil, I started. But if you want to ask about this gouache, I've only got into it seriously about 1 to 2 years ago. And I've been playing with it off and on. Because whenever I try something new, I do a burst of it. And then I either get tired of it or I kind of get discouraged. So I decide, you know what, let me put it back and then I'll do it again. So I just keep doing that until hopefully one day it like clicks, you know, and then I'll be like, oh, cool, I can do this too. I can be like all the cool people now, using their gouache or their gouache or whatever we're going to call it. And I'm going to be honest, I'm still not good at it. It's, I don't know, to me it just looks like, I don't know, unblended and unfinished. It's hard to criticize your own work because there's never a good word to use that will actually make people understand. Because I'm sure people are going to look at this and say, wow, Lynn, this is great. You are amazing. And I'm like, well, thank you. That is awesome of you. However, this does not look the way it should to me. And they're like, what do you mean, Lynn? It totally should. And I'm like, no, seriously, it looks horrible to me. And then I have that whole conundrum to deal with. But it really looks weird to me. I mean, look at it. I messed up this inner line here. You know what? I wonder if I should... I'm going to darken that. I should have never made it red. Yes, you have a question? Oh, never mind. Oh. Darn. I wanted to answer a question. What was your question? Tell me. Tell me. I want to answer your question. Oh. Well, then that's okay then. If you really forgot what you were going to ask, I'll let it slide. The next time you're going to have to make it up to me and just BS your way a question for me. Yes, we may be friends. I hear now, accept you, friend. Excellent. Friendship has been formed. Did you hear that, Pancake? I made a friend while you were sleeping on the cushion. Pancake? Yeah, you're so cute. She's cute. I like her. I don't know, this one looks really good and different compared to, like, well, that one looks okay. This one is kind of okay. And these two are just messes. I don't... Maybe I should have made the sketch a bit more defined, because these... Let me try to lift this up. Yeah, those look weird. Here, I'll tell you what. And maybe I'll do a late... If you want, I can do a late gouache stream tomorrow. I just can't do it at 1 o'clock when I normally would. Let's try to draw another eye. And that way I'll have it for tomorrow when I want to paint. Because I know I'm going to come home from the appointment, I'm going to want to paint or something. Because I'll think I had been lazy all day, you know, which I was. Can't deny that. But yeah, if you guys want, I could, like, come back tomorrow. The dogs, they're generally active when I'm active. So when I'm awake, they're generally awake, but there's also an equal amount of sleep time / ignore me time, so. You know, it really depends. Sometimes the Genghis will walk in here and he's sleepy, or he'll strut in here and he'll demand that I give him hugs. Maybe this one turned out so good because I did a pen sketch first. I wonder if that had anything to do with it. Overall, I did really like using the pen to do the sketches. I think the gouache kind of covers the guidelines well, you know, and the pen is so dark, it also, you know, helps darken the whole drawing afterwards and everything. So let's finalize this real quick. And now we got ourselves a eye for tomorrow. There should be a little vampire. A little vampire girl. This is a girl eye, totally. Totally. Whoa, oh my gosh. Dude, this stream got 20 likes. That's insane. You know what that means, right? That means at least 20 people genuinely liked what I was doing. Dude, that's awesome. 20 is a lot. Yeah, we'll add some stars, too. We're going to make this bougie. Or, that's probably not the right word. We'll make it starry. Starry-eyed, get it? I know my jokes suck. There we go. Alright, well, I think that's it. I think I'm gonna go now. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And if you want to sub to the channel, I mean, you're always welcome. Don't feel like you need to. You can pop in whenever. I try to stream a lot. I just like the aspect of hanging out and, you know, just doing art, hopefully with other people who want to do art. So, yeah, I'll take my leave. So Friday will be a special day where I'll do a watercolor tutorial live on stream. Do feel free to kind of click the little notify me button on the live stream in my channel. That'll just kind of remind you, and I think it lets you know when I go live, only if you're available. And come prepared with some questions if you have questions and everything. So thanks so much for supporting me and supporting the stream. I hope you have a great day.